I don't know why, but you are watching the Madness Comic Network. Are you mental?
Oh, should I play something else? Check this out.
Hi, I'm Lori Calcaterra from the Tuesday Morning Brew, and I have a hot take for you. My friends, I am tired of remix, reboot, recycle, sequel, prequel. Aren't you? Like, where is all the new stuff? I want to know what's new in comics, in movies, in novels, and music. But for that, my friend, you gotta go to indie. Here on the Tuesday Morning Brew, we like to go right to the source. I interview indie creators, writers, artists, musicians, novelists, actors, you name it. They're all on the show, and it helps us keep a pulse on what's new, what's poppin', and what people are passionate about. Join us on Roku every week and other platforms live on Tuesdays. And no matter if you're drinking coffee, tea, or the tears of your readers, make sure you tune in to the Tuesday Morning Brew.
Beyond the world we know is a place where reality bends and time stands still. A place where legends, fairy tales, and nightmares are real. A world where legends are born and destinies collide. Alice has spent her life lost in an interdimensional rift known as Wonderland, and it forged her into a deadly bounty hunter. With her ancient clockwork guardian Big Ten by her side, they hunt the things that stalk the shadows of Wonderland. Alice Lost in Wonderland, issues 1 and 2 launch May 6 on Kickstarter. Follow along at GoMrFish.com.
Are those things skipping for everybody else, or is it just me?
What was that?
Is that skipping for everybody else, or is it just me?
Just you. They played fine here.
All right.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I think this laptop can handle it. 10 windows open and they're all broadcasting, and I'm trying to watch chats and shit. Handle it, man, because everything's skipping and acting a fool.
Word.
What's up, everybody? What's happening? I'm Joe Diamond. Welcome to Madness Gaming with Chris Brittany Brown. What's up, dude?
What's going on, man? Hope everybody's good.
Amazing.
Real good. So we are here. We're going to do a little different. We're not doing Slaughterville this time. We are doing Arkham Horror. And Chris set us up so that we get to use Roll20 and make it all simple and easy on everybody. But not everybody here's used Roll20 before, so we're going to do a little Roll20 tutorial and talk about our new characters and how to manipulate our character sheets and all that stuff. Right?
Yeah. We're going to do what we can.
Sounds fun.
Yep. Now, the only one I seem to be missing out of Roll20 is Miss Kitty. I see Jonathan came in.
Yeah.
Miss Kitty, did you want to do the healer thing again? Or
Sure.
I'm just curious.
It's what she's good at.
Okay, then Carolyn Carolyn's the one with the first aid kit. So we'll do that one for you. But then in the meantime, I'll give Rita to
Me.
Jonathan. Yep. In players' journals. Everybody. But we'll put it in Jonathan specifically as well. Can be edited by me, of course. And Mr. Jonathan. Now you should be able to move.
Yeah. Let's see.
You should be able to move and control one Rita.
Oh, yep. I got it.
Okay.
Where do I see the character sheet at?
You won't. That's one of the things we're going to talk about. With this, Roll20, unfortunately, does not have the Arkham RPG native to it. And as we just, I just did all this yesterday. I don't have a custom character sheet made up. They take a while. So what I did is I put everything in PDF over here, and I'm going to, through Facebook Messenger, I'm going to send you a PDF of the character sheet so you can read it and take a look at it.
Okay.
So let's see.
Karen doesn't read.
I know. So, Mr. Skinner, you are going to be getting one Rita, correct?
Yes, sir. So I'm going to hop over to Messenger and see. It's on my phone. I don't want this to kick me out. It might, though.
Mm-hmm.
So if I get kicked out, I'll be right back.
Yeah, we're not going to trip if you leave.
Yep. Dustin, you had
Starlink in Mexico. He's probably going to leave 4 times anyway.
Okay. Everybody should have it. We got to get Miss Kitty in there, but in the meantime, come on.
William Yorick.
Mm-hmm. And Miss Kitty, you were Carolyn?
Yes. And should I be launching the game?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
This way you show up here along the bottom, and then I can give you the character thing. There you are. Beautiful. I can come in here. I can hit edit. I can come all the way up here. All players' journals, edited and controlled by Kitty and me. And we get rid of that. Hit the save. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, you see how it uses the D&D sheet? We just ignore that. We're not worried about the sheets here.
It's the sheet.
Yeah. But I did send you the PDFs. If anybody did not get it, please, dear God, let me know. I can't do anything without it. Hey, Greg. So Roll20, if you're not familiar with, is what they call a virtual tabletop. It allows you to play these RPG things without me setting up an extra camera and doing all that happy, joy stuff. You get to move your person around. It's really not that complex for you. Each one of these squares is 5 feet. So when you move, you can move 10 feet. So you'll get to move 2 squares each time you move. But we'll get into all that.
Okay.
Let's see. So if you want to roll dice, which I'm pretty sure you're going to want to on occasion, see this little guy right here?
Hang on. Where to go?
It cryptically says dice. So when you click on that, they'll go up to the die you want to roll. And this one uses D6s. What would be ideal is if you had an extra set of D6s around different colors, because this one uses what they call a dice pool system. And the actions are pretty neat here, because if you check out the character sheets, and let me try to bring one up for you. Just there you go. Can you see Miss Carolyn's sheet?
Yeah.
Yes.
Excellent. All right.
She looks a little like Agent Scully.
Yeah. Let me try to
Doobie,
make
doobie,
this bigger.
doo.
So this set of 6 spaces is not only your health, but it's also your dice pool. So it's going to say you have 6 dice every round, and that's how you perform actions, is by spending them. Okay, so if you want to do, and when you get to looking at the sheets, there's things called simple actions like moving, opening a door, reloading your weapon, Dante token a hit. But that's all simple things. You just do it, and you spend a die, you do it, and it happens. But if you want to do something complex like punching somebody, shooting at them, casting spells, really, really searching well, climbing up a cliff, well, then you can spend between 1 and however many dice you have left in your pool to make sure you succeed. But how do I succeed, you ask? And I know you did, because I heard somebody say it.
Nobody asked.
Damn it. If you look at your skills, it's going to give you a number. This is what you must roll at minimum in order to succeed at that type of test.
Okay.
So if Miss Carolyn here were to try ranged combat, she would have to roll a 6 minimum on one of the dice. And that's all you need for this really is 1 success, unless it's difficult or extremely hard, which then it's 2 or 3 successes.
Mr. Brown Pants, can you add the dice together so it accumulates a 6? So if I roll 3 dice?
No, ma'am. It's one or the other. It's either
like
there
it.
or it's not. So if you hit 3, like D6 3, and you did not get the required number, this added up thing doesn't count.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. See, you lose.
I don't like D&D. I don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I'm here.
You're also going to have these knacks, which are like the special abilities, as well as your equipment. If you have equipment with the dots on it, use something, please. Pennies, I don't give a flying fornication, to track how many you have, because they do tick down in this one.
Like,
And
you're
again,
talking... What?
Sure. For instance, who are you?
I'm Daisy.
Of course you are.
Actually, I'm
Karen?
Karen. And you know this. You know that I'm Karen.
Karen Daisy Walker, yes.
Mm-hmm.
The third.
Daisy is my middle name.
Mm-hmm. So if we bring up Miss Walker's sheet, you can see it still has the same 6 health, 6 dice pool thing. And down here, her equipment, she has the Necronomicon.
Oh.
As well as
what?
note. And she is able to punch and kick.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. But she has extreme mental focus.
Yes, I stare at people and their heads explode.
Mm-hmm. She also has spells, so she can nag you from across the room.
Love it.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, you're going to want to get used to what you can do on your thing, which again is why I sent the PDFs to you. We're also going to be giving you evidence, but if you look up here, there's a book.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that book should show you all of these PDFs that you have access to. Please don't click on the key evidence yet.
Yeah, don't be trying to cheat.
Oh, Rita Young's evidence something happened to.
Hi, Carrie.
Let me double check on that.
No. This is what puts stuff on your bookshelves, baby. That's where the ideas are born. I'm telling you.
Rita Young evidence.
I honestly, Carrie, I don't know why I'm here. I hate D&D. They're the lowest of the low.
Hey, what's up?
I blame Dante.
She's feeling rather furry right now. She's feeling kind of.
I am not a furry.
Sorry. Yeah, I was in the Roll20. I missed the chatty stuff.
It's okay. I'll be putting it up there.
I appreciate it.
We are nothing without fans that love to interact. I'm just saying. So feel free to.
Everybody should have their character. Everybody should have everything else. Now, when you click on your person, okay, I put 6 up here by default so that you can see you have to roll 6 dice, or you have 6 dice rather to play with.
Okay.
Throughout the thing, you're going to get. Do you remember in the Slaughterville you get the nerve and you get the horror dice?
Yeah.
You're going to get the same kind of thing here, where you you might, I don't want to say will, lose some of your health and it's converted to horror thing, just put the number in here to remember it. Type in the number and hit enter. And when you're out of it, but yeah, it's easy as that. Also, if you take damage, that number of dice that you have access to for your dice pool reduces. So if you take 2 damage, just change it to the next one down. It's pretty simple, but to do it, just click on your token down here, and green for the current ones. I just picked green and blue because that was the default. You just type the number in as we go. Trust me, all this will make sense when we're doing it. I am not going to start you off fast. Get your ass in the house, boy. Like I'm talking to one of my kids. But like I said, once we're going through, this is built to. I am going to try to do for May 11th as soon as this VLC Kickstarter's over. We were over $4,000, but somebody had to adjust their pledge because of a medical issue. And you know what's really cool is they actually contacted me and they said, "I am so sorry, I have to do this. I have to go in for a cancer check." I'm like, dude, do not apologize for going in for.
Oh, God.
Yeah, no, but I don't know. That was just so cool that they actually reached out. I like to hear from people anyway, but yeah. So no, that's one I do not mind. If it keeps booting me, trying to look at the character sheet, need to rearrange how I do this. Okay, sorry. Trying to gather everything. Yeah, we'll do the best we can to get everybody as easily into this as possible. I have extra dice here. If something goes horribly god-awful wrong, I have about 50 or so dice sitting next to me just in case we need it. And the only thing you need for this is D6s, thank the good Lord Jesus.
I kind of look like Justin Long.
Who?
Have you seen me? I look like Justin Long.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, Dodgeball.
I've never seen Dodgeball.
What? Okay.
What?
Okay.
You've seen Dodge, this little short that I have in my studio?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Justin
Mhm.
Long.
Oh, okay. Nice. I will do my best. But yeah, this first scenario that we're going to be doing in Arkham Horror. See, the Arkham Horror RPG is built off of the Arkham Horror board game. And it uses some of the similar characteristics, but honestly, it uses a lot of the art and everything, which I don't mind because if it makes the game cheaper, use it, right? But it uses a lot of the mechanics and it uses a lot of the same feel where if you've ever played the Call of Cthulhu RPG by Sandy Peterson, which is really good, don't get me wrong, I have it up here. Okay. It's very much focused on more, as Dante can attest to, the intellectual, and it's a slower paced thing.
Yes.
Where Arkham Horror, this one is based on, like I said, Arkham Horror RPG Mansions of Madness, which we've played on here, and it's more focused on what they would call pulp action. So it's geared more towards punching, kicking, and as well as investigating and being slow. And this starts you off slow by first getting you used to what they call simple actions of just talking to each other and getting used to the game, and then it moves you into the more complex actions with an action scene, and then we go out into the real world, into the full world, because we start off here in Joe's house, and I think it'll be fun.
Okay.
Or else
I've always wanted to play this, so
yeah, because I got the starter set at first, and it came with a whole bunch of stuff, which I got to put the cards in. I did not upload the cards to this yet. But some stuff is actually on their website, Eden Studios website. I believe it's Eden. Don't quote me until I get to look again. Where the hell? It's not even on the Edge Studios. Yeah, and it was an E.
Terry's trying to run your business over here, Chris.
That's okay. I don't mind.
You see what she said?
I've been married for 26 years. I'm perfectly happy with somebody else running things.
She's going to keep dropping hints for a May 11th book launch for Slaughterville 2 because it's her birthday.
I know. And I promise you, I will do the best I can. But after I got the starter set, which has a few adventures in it, the ones we're going to be running today, I grabbed the core rules, which has a couple of extra adventures in it, and then they just came out with, I think, just like 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago, Arkham Adventures.
Whoa, hold up.
No,
hold this stuff up. You got to tell me so I can show people. Yeah,
you don't need all that. But anyway, it's a whole campaign for this, so we got plenty to do. Plus, I downloaded the extra adventures they had, and in the summer. Did you ever hear of the Mountain of Madness, the one where they went to Antarctica?
Yeah.
Well, they have another sequel coming for that, which is a whole big box set with maps and everything else. And all I did was I took on their website. Let me.
Hello.
They have. I'm just going to go to here real fast. If I go to the resources, and anybody else can do this too, right? It doesn't hurt my feelings. If you go to the resources, they have not only new adventures here. I didn't do this one yet, obviously, because we're starting off. But I mean, we have that one. Here's all the core stuff, and it has all of the maps, handouts, everything that we're using. Here's another adventure, Grave Rumors. We'll probably end up doing that one too. But here's the one from the starter set. So all the maps that we're using, I just downloaded from here. But as you can see, I also bought the physical because I believe in doing that kind of thing. So if you ever lose your investigator portfolio, you can come over here to edgestudio.net and you can go into their resources and it's right here. In fact, everybody's is right here. So that's where I got everything from. So yeah. That's pretty simple.
What was the name of that website?
Anybody have any questions?
.com.
If you have them.
Your mom.
What was it?
Studio.net.
Dash. They're missing the dash.
It seems we have a whole bunch of May birthdays coming. It appears.
Really?
It's Doc's birthday today.
I know. I already told you.
I did send him something out.
It's my wife's birthday.
I put it
today.
in the private.
Palmyra.
It's your wife's birthday today too. Happy birthday, Palmyra! Yeah,
Man,
I got it.
Busy day. What the hell are you doing here with us? I gotta ask.
No, she's still in bed, so.
Oh, okay.
People call me Joe Diamond. Oh, wait.
I call you the gangster of love. That's all I'm going to say.
No, it's the gangster of pulp, bro.
Yeah.
I'm going to be killing people. Ain't no love going down.
Maybe if I Google it.
But as far as the setup goes, honestly, this is all there is to it. I already uploaded. Whoops. I can come to here. I can bring everybody on. There's my briefcase. I put up all the maps that we're going to need. The puzzle we're going to need for it. I was wondering how we were going to do this one, to be honest with you, but I figured it out. It's all good. These maps we will not be using here, but like I said, for the future adventures, we can go to new people's homes. We'll end up going to a graveyard. All kinds of good times. And just for the S's and G's of it, background music.
Ooh.
I put a little bit of time in this one, but yeah. So I hope you like it. And again, if you have any other questions on it, please let me know.
I love Rita. She's very Dallas-like. I like it. She's a track star. That's a skilled fighter. Come on.
With a baseball bat.
With a baseball bat. Let's do it.
Don't quote me, but I believe she has the baseball bat. Yeah.
She does. She does. I just read it.
Nice. So, yeah.
Holy crap, Terry, be nice. Jesus.
That was nice, I thought. I thought that was...
Yeah, but I mean, Jesus.
Celebrate the love. When I get that feeling, I need,
to roll dice.
That's right, babe. And you can get this, of course, blah, 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 Amazon, edgestudio.net, and wherever else you want to get it. But, You can hang out with us and do what we do best. But if there's nothing else, I mean, we can just get started. Don't hurt my feelings.
I'm in.
Okay. But yeah, I got the whole starter set here. I got the books here. I have everything laid out. And please, dear God, I'm going to encourage you to first look through your character thing, read the back of it before we really get into this. Because each person not only comes with a backstory. For instance, again, we'll just pick this one here at random because it's right at the tippy top. You will come with a
Let me ask you a question, Chris.
What?
Let me ask you a question real quick. Is there a way to make this for 6 people, or is it strictly 5?
I only have 5 right now for the pre-gen.
Levi does want to be in on this, but you know.
Right, we can make characters. I just didn't have time for it. Right
okay. All right,
yeah.
Cool. So
yeah, if he wants to get with me, then we can try to make him a character, and I can get him all set up in here. But in order to do this for time, you know, with what time we had, I went with the pre-gens that just came with it, because that'd make life easier. But I do have an editable character sheet. I'll be glad to sit down with Mr. Levi and we'll make one then.
Cool. Because he wants to play for sure.
All right, so on each of your character sheets, again, you click the name of the character sheet under the PDFs. If you're trying to find them, that's perfectly cool. Up here at the book, click on the book. Down here where it says PDFs, click on your PDF.
God bless you.
And then scroll down, and you can look at any of the pages you wish. The first one, the first page is just your picture, which makes you pretty. Then we have the one that gives you your stats and your abilities and everything else.
Okay. Now there is a editable character sheet here. Are we gonna fill them in later?
What are you talking about?
I clicked on Joe Diamond in the book, and it gives me my character sheet.
No, it gives you a Dungeons and Dragons character sheet. I said ignore that.
Okay.
We're not clicking on character. We're going down here to PDFs and clicking on that.
Okay. Yeah, I already have that open. I'm ready.
Okay. And then, like I said, the third page of it gives you the reference of what your actions can be. That's simple and complex, as well as what you can do on my turn and what you can do on your turn. It also gives you what reactions are, which are really nice because if you save dice from one round to the other, which they refill at the beginning of each round, you can use them to dodge. Which, do you remember dodging in other games is just like reducing the damage? Here, right. if you dodge, you cancel their entire attack.
Huh.
Effects and everything gone. And then it talks to you about leveling. We're not going to worry about leveling right this minute. But it tells you what insight does. Insight is like the story points where you get to influence the game, influence the story, or give yourself additional successes. The page I need you to, that one I need you to take a look at throughout the whole sheet. But your story so far is going to be your backstory for this character, as well as any special evidence that they have. And that special evidence is going to be important for here. Because that's the reason you guys are all gathering, is to discuss this evidence. And we'll get into all of it. So, for instance, with Daisy Walker, Karen, you will also have Daisy's evidence that you can bring up. And she will have this information here that you can then discuss with everybody else and show everybody.
Okay. So Daisy is allowed to bring that up in conversation. She can talk to other people about that.
That's why you're here. Yep.
Okay.
And again, we'll get into all that more when we do it. But if you need to show it to other players, you can hit the show to players, and that should bring it up for everybody.
All right, this cracks me up. Your friend Daisy Walker, a library. How come she's got to be my friend? Why?
I'm not saying it's destiny.
Be her friend. No.
Yeah,
you are always. And I wouldn't call you friend. I mean, like subordinate is similar.
No, it says right there, your friend, the librarian, Daisy Walker.
Yes.
Again,
your interpretation is friend. My interpretation is subordinate.
what you're saying, I should cross out Joe Diamond and write Karen Walker's house?
I don't
You-
know,
you
dude. I'm just
try-
like, do I have to be her friend? Do I have to?
Just roll with it.
Yeah.
As long as you carry the bags, okay?
Yeah. And I ask you don't look at the key
Every
evidence.
day. Oh, I'm sorry.
We'll get to the key evidence if you find it. But the regular one that has your name on it, you can feel free to look at and share with everybody then.
So, just real fast, you said click the character and click what button to get to these PDFs?
All right. To get to the PDFs, all you have to do is come up here to the library where the book is.
Okay.
See that? Library.
A journal. Yeah, they call it journal. Whatever. I'm calling it library. And then you go down here, scroll down to where it says PDFs, and just click on your sheet, whatever one you are.
Oh, wait. Hold on. I think I clicked the wrong one. The library. Hold on.
No,
Go here
that's
and
fine.
then,
Clicking on my stuff.
and then Rita Young.
Yep. If you click on hers, she'll have Rita Young as well as Rita Young evidence. And if you want to share it to everybody, hit show to players.
Okay, hold on. Shoot, that wasn't the right button.
Yeah, I
That's
don't
why
have
we're
an
going
evidence button.
Guess who's going to do this on his computer next week? Yes.
Yeah, I'm changing. I'm on the computer right now. Shoot.
Which one are you, Dusty?
Hold up.
William York.
So if you scroll all the way down here to the bottom, do you see where I say PDFs?
Yeah, I see PDFs.
We go down here to William York. You should be able to click that. Let me double check. I'm going to edit. It's in all players'
Pulled right
journals,
up for me.
so you should be able to see it.
Yeah, it pulled right up for me when I clicked on it.
I'm
Oh,
seeing
I was
it.
looking for an evidence tab.
Oh, don't look at
Nope.
that yet.
No,
No.
yeah, but William York evidence. You said we can share that if we want.
Right. If you have evidence, yep. Like if you scroll down to the bottom of your sheet, on the very back page, it's going to show you what evidence you have. You have this police reports, or
okay.
no, you're from the graveyard. That's right.
Yeah.
William York. So you have that. You can show everybody.
Okay. I think I see now.
Now Rita's was special because her thing is an actual letter that she got that looks, like that.
It's got a footprint on it. I got to see everyone's shoes.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Strange journal page, Miss Rita Young. So,
It's got some blood on there.
which is a guarantee of a good time.
I've got dice.
Very good.
Heck yeah.
That's it. That's all I get. That's very good. That's impressive for Karen.
This is true. Lord, I apologize.
I can
Yeah.
even be somebody else and I can't get away from it. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Yeah, Mr. Diamond has. Yeah,
We
Mr.
got
Diamond
police
is from the
reports,
police
yeah.
reports. Yeah. I knew there was somebody with them. It's been a little bit.
I'm a private investigator.
That's what your job is. Also,
Yes.
what's really neat is the usually the GM screen is a lot bigger. Thank God this is only 2 things, because it's really that simple to do. It has the injury and trauma that we're going to have, and it has what to do on the turns. That's all I need for this.
Hello from Cuba. What's up? When we get people from other places chiming in. It's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Let me close down Photoshop because I don't need that anymore. Any other questions, comments, or concerns?
No,
Just casually reading what's going on.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I'm still reading my character, but
we lost Kitty and Dustin from the Roll20. But worst comes to worst, what's nice is I can move you around too if we need to. So you know, if you're not in here, that's okay.
They're back.
Just got to let me know what you want to do. That's all. Sound good?
I was going to say, rather than Jonathan continuing to push buttons and kick himself out and shit, if you would handle his stuff, then Brody behind.
That's
Oh,
one of
I'm
the
on the computer. I'm on the computer right now. I got it.
Okay. Either way, that's one of the reasons why I mentioned it is because I can help out as best I can. The only thing I can hit the rolling dice for you. We just got to remember if it's you or not. That's all. If you can't get in. So if something goes horrifically wrong and you're only able to get in through StreamYard, that's not that big a deal. We can work on it.
Do you see me back now? I think
Yep.
Okay.
So I don't panic over that kind of stuff. Oh, what else is neat with this, right? Which I didn't mention is remember when I said we take damage? Like let's say you're down to two dice for your health kind of a thing.
Okay.
Right? And you want to get all of your health back. You can do what's called straining yourself, which that will refill your dice, but you then take an injury. And injuries are good because you roll a d6 and that's how you get injured. Roll a d6, add your current injuries to it. So, you know, same. And with mental injuries is like the panic from Slaughterville. If you roll a 1 on the horror dice, which is just like our stress dice, the d6s, you get to roll on the trauma table. Again, which is another reason why I like this one, because it does similar to what I did. But that'll only come up. I don't think you'll see anything horrific in this game.
Lies. Lies, this man.
All right. Everybody knows how to roll dice, right?
Yep.
Sure.
That little panel on the left, little thing says dice.
Miss Karen.
What?
Speaking of pants,
What?
I can't really see them. My kid got me Homer Simpson pants from when he was down in Universal Studios.
Hold up. Put that camera back down.
Aw. And you're wearing?
I'm right.
Mm,
Yeah.
I am disappointed.
Go.
I am disappointed.
So there's no brown pants today. It's all Homer.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that people in this game are going to be wearing brown pants. I don't panic.
I'm pretty much dirty from head to toe, so because I'm a grave digger.
You're a dirty, dirty boy.
I am the boss. I am the boss.
So yeah, again, the dice that you have is going to determine how many actions you have. You can spend as many or as little as you want. If you want to absolutely almost guarantee that a gunshot or a punch is going to go through, spend more dice. And please be aware of your own abilities and actions, because they may let you re-roll dice, or they can let you add, +1 or +2 or something to the dice. It all depends on what they call them knacks in here, but it's abilities. Why they called it knacks, I don't know. I wasn't there for that meeting. I would have suggested something else. But overall, we know what the stuff is. And if you're unsure, I do have the physical ones here that I can quickly page to and look at and help you out any time you need. That's what I'm here for. So, whoops. Like I said, they did. In the other thing about this starter kit that I really liked is some of the evidence and some of the stuff is on these cards. Okay, like if somebody decided that they found a Winchester Model 20, just like with the Slaughterville stuff, I can give you the card for it. I didn't get to put them in here yet because I didn't get to scan all the cards in. So sorry, I just didn't get to do that yet.
Just want you guys all to realize how much work Chris puts into getting this thing ready.
Right.
Okay.
That's not why I'm saying it. I'm not saying it for
that's why I'm saying it, though. That's why I'm saying it, because you won't. Okay. There's a lot of time into making sure these things go off, man. And that's why I appreciate you guys showing up, hanging out, and having fun.
Yeah.
I just want you to know I'll help you as best as I can, but it's not a difficult game to get used to. It's the only thing is on here keeping track of how many dice you're going to use on your turn, because what happens is you go, I go, you go, I go. So once you spend all of your dice, or as many as you wish, on your turn, then I take a turn. Then somebody else goes. There's no turn order. There's none of that happy, happy, joy, joy stuff. You guys pick who's going when, and we'll start it there.
Got it.
Sound good? And at the beginning of your turn, you refill your dice pool, and we're all good again. That's why I usually say it's good to have them physical sitting here. It's okay to have this number to remember how many you have in each one, but having them sitting next to you saying, okay, now I have this to spend, now I have that to spend. And if you want to print out the character sheets, that's why, again, God created PDFs that we can do that.
And we start with 6, right?
Yes, sir. We start off with 6 dice for everybody. Then I'm sorry, I'm lisping. I had that gosh darn surgery, and I just can't talk right. I feel like an idiot. But...
Yeah.
We'll
glad you're here with them, brother. What do you think of that?
So yeah, if you do have the extras, the extra dice to sit around and to use for both the horror or the action ones, that's cool. If not, we'll work it out. We're not gonna worry. I'm not gonna have you worry about that yet. I'm not gonna have you worry about any of this because you don't need to know that yet. The only thing you need to know is we're gonna start off the scene if you're ready.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it.
Okay. This thing is called The Hungering Abyss. And we're starting off with let's get our story straight. Which again, I've heard that before.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess I start with my story, right?
Well, we'll get there in a minute. Yep. As soon as I'll read the intro and then we'll let you guys introduce each other. And I know some of you all quote unquote know each other from the back of the book thing or back of the character sheet thing, but for those that don't. So it's the height of the
question. You said something about backgrounds to the characters. Where are those at? I've got the character sheet, but I don't see her background in the character sheet.
Your story so far would be your background.
Yep. If you look over here on the left of the character sheet, if you scroll
on
all the way down to it, or on Roll20, or if you have the PDF, either one. That's all I did was uploaded the PDF to here.
Old page down.
Yep. The very last page in the PDF is your story so far.
Okay, give me a moment.
I'll read this a while, and then that'll give you a chance to read your thing. And then if you have any questions on it, again, don't hesitate to ask. It's what I'm here for.
Got it. Give me a second to read all this.
Sure. So it's the height of the roaring 20s in the state of Massachusetts. An unsettling force has been casting its hungry gaze upon the streets of Arkham, and fear winds through the hearts and minds of the citizens who call this city home. Recently, disappearances have been increasing. The number of missing persons far exceeds the typical number of runaways and accidents. Many Arkham citizens have chosen to ignore the issue and attempt to go about their daily lives, Karen, but not you, the investigators of this story. You each have your own personal reasons for gathering here tonight, but one thing is clear. Each one of you is prepared to do whatever you can to stop the evil that is steadily taking hold of the city and its people. Late in the evening, you gather at Joe Karen's house in Rivertown neighborhood. Here you set about trying to piece together any leads that might bring you closer to uncovering the truth about what's happening in Arkham. And that's where we come in. You have gathered here in Joe's house. Really Karen's, I'm sure.
It's my house.
In the study. And you're presenting whatever evidence you have, whatever evidence you think is going to give you a lead to investigate in the next morning. So go ahead, introduce and go on.
All right, so check it out, people. I'm Joe Diamond. Joe Diamond. I'm a private investigator, okay? I'm known for tackling cases that most people would think are crazy, supernatural stuff. I've worked with wealthy people. I've worked with people with no money at all. Okay, look. Hey, you knock on my door, I'm there to help. So I've been looking into a few cases, people going missing over the last couple weeks, and what I found kind of made me ill. Some dried blood, gnawed bone, pieces of torn clothing, but no bodies. The cops seem to think that, some kind of animal attacks and robberies gone wrong, runaways, dumb shit, like cops always do. But someone on the force is dirty, and I'm going to find out who it is. All right? Now, Daisy, she hit me up, okay? And she said, yo, man, I want to meet at your house, my house.
You live in the basement.
And few of your friends and few people she knows that have interest in finding out what's up, too. So that's where I'm at.
Did you say dirty cop?
Yeah, I did.
Do you know the guy named Billy Cooper?
We get to all that. Let's all introduce ourselves, bro.
Oh, okay, sorry.
We'll get to the evidence in a minute. Daisy,
Oh, is it my turn? To
you're the
talk
one I
now?
mentioned. You should probably jump in now.
Okay. Hello, mortals. I mean, peasants. I mean, I don't know how to play this game. My name is Rita. I mean, no, I'm messing this up. See, this is why I don't play D&D. My name's Karen. I work at the library. Don't touch my things. Don't touch my book. Okay? People are not coming into the library, which is suspicious because shouldn't they be studying? You know? Like, and stay away from the restricted collection because I said so. You're not supposed to be there. This youngin', Rita, she's so nice, but she's a little confused about where her friend went. She's probably just at home, but she has contacted the police and they have done nothing. So we're going to Joe's. He can probably find her. He's good at that thing. We might actually drop him $5 and that would make a difference. So Rita and I were going to Joe's house. I think it's nighttime. Is that how this goes? Yeah.
She said
it's
Joe's
nighttime.
house. See,
And I brought my trusty book because apparently I need that. So
she brought stuff to Joe's house. See?
I heard that too. She
Mhm,
admitted it's Joe's house.
Yes. It was.
we both know that Joe rents that house from the boss of the town, the
Needlemeyer
leader of
Real
the
Estate?
HOA. What's her name? Karen. Yeah.
Needlemeyer Real Estate.
Yeah. Joe
Holdings LLC.
rents that space.
Yeah.
But that's the house we're at. Me and this Rita. You can just refer to me as Karen instead of Daisy. That would make my life so much easier playing this nerd game. Okay. Thank you.
All right, Karen.
It's
Rita.
so much better. Okay, who's next?
Rita.
Rita.
Well, my name's Rita. I'm a student.
Say it again.
You're just gonna have to bear with me. I can't do the feedback.
My name's Rita. My name's
My,
Oh, you're one of those kind of people. Okay, we get it.
Kind of university.
you know, I know who I am. Sorry.
Ma'am.
My
We're
name's
just adding a
Rita.
little-
Rita is enrolled in gender studies.
Yes. Actually, my name's Rita, and I'm enrolled in business and economics student at Miskatonic. My friend Alicia is missing from the school. I've been seeing all of these disappearances happening around town, and now I can't find Elsie. I went to go talk to Karen and showed her because I found this weird journal with blood on it and some weird writing. And I don't know. Karen did something with the restricted books, and we headed out
You're
here.
not
But
supposed to be in there. No, you don't go in the restricted section. Thank you.
oh,
Don't do it.
well, you definitely went in the restricted section. Just
Well,
saying.
I'm in charge of the library. Hello.
Well, sometimes we need stuff from the restricted section. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, you have to
But
ask.
I
permission.
I did talk to a sleazy cop named Billy Cooper down at the station, and he just gave me he looked guilty. I think he's involved in something. I think we need to look into this Billy Cooper guy, and I think Karen needs to let us look at these restricted books.
No. No touch.
There's something, Karen. There's something in the library as well. But here we are at Joe's house.
Okay.
That's it.
Who else is?
Who's next?
Who is
Well,
next?
I need to thank Joe Diamond for showing up today. My name is Carolyn Fern. I'm a psychologist or a psychiatrist. And you might think I'm a little crazy, but I had this patient. He's now missing. He basically started eating people, everybody,
I'm
y'all.
sorry. What?
Yeah. And he escaped after killing a guy by eating him. And I brought Joe Diamond in to help us investigate this. And there's something with growls and howls. Like I don't know. I'm a scientific mind, but I feel like I'm going a little crazy because I'm thinking there's some paranormal normal activity going on. Is there an ancient molder around here anywhere to help us?
That's kind of my role in this town.
So, hi Joe. Thank you for being here.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, yeah. So what's up with you, York?
I'm William York. I am a gravedigger with the heart of an actor. I
Oh,
tend to
God.
the deceased of Arkham, keeping places where they rest tidy and peaceful where they lie, and I practice my lines over the dead and stuff like that. Just practicing. Hark, all that stuff.
That's pretty
Yeah, that's what I do.
Loser.
We got some crazy people looking for crazy stuff. Right. Dante, get out of here. Go away. All right. So here's the deal, folks. I got some police reports on this guy that Reed is talking about. This Billy Cooper dude. Yeah, I kind of got to agree, man. He was to report. He went to report there's some suspicious activity at the hospital, and he didn't find nobody. And it's like, lady came in, Miss Hamish, to report her husband was missing, and Mr. Hamish suffers from dementia. He's been gone for 3 hours, and I don't know why Billy's name's attached to all this stuff. Anonymous call about a smell coming from area. The suspect is a dead raccoon. I don't know. This seems weird. Does it seem weird to you guys?
I don't trust the popo.
I think all of this sounds weird, and I have to say, if you have police reports from what I've seen from these police, they're not doing their job right. They're probably not accurate.
Yeah, well, that's kind of what I'm saying. There really isn't any evidence there at all, is there? It's like,
Nope.
only Hamish, if we know her husband's missing.
Nope. And there's a guy in town eating people. Could that not be the simple solution? Did he just not eat my friend?
We don't know. Do we?
He's eating people, you say. Like, there still has to be proof, right? I mean, there's remains. You
I
can't.
see non-bones, dried blood.
Yes, but it doesn't explain the disappearances because there has to be remains.
Well, they say they were Mr. Hamish had dimensions.
Is he also burying them?
Walked himself. Graveyard dude.
No one buries anyone but me.
Well, I want to point out on this strange piece of paper, this journal entry, I have a footprint. So, I mean, could that not be evidence? I mean, I don't know who stepped on it, but there's blood on it. So I would assume that maybe if something did happen to Alicia, that this person with the footprint would be the person, involved. The police didn't seem to care.
Simpson style bloody footprint.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Can you see this one here?
Like Bruno Mars? I don't know.
It looks like some kind of hiking boot.
It does. What was your patient wearing?
He was barefoot and tied up. I don't
The
know
one
how
who
he
was
broke
eating
loose of
people?
his.
You know, what's on the other side of that? I think, I don't know. I think I can figure that out.
The footprint?
Don't you have a
She's
book
a
you can look that up
Yeah,
in?
I have a book. Thank you. Shut up.
She's a librarian. She should
Of
be.
course I have a book. Mhm. Hold, please.
Oh,
I
look,
must
I see
read.
symbols in there. It shows
There's symbols all over this.
what's that mean. Yes. What does that one mean?
Mr. Brown Pants, are you expecting me to actually decipher this thing?
Yes.
I expect nothing but your best.
Oh, fuck this.
Mhm. Mhm. She's the
But
one.
it does seem kind of strange, doesn't it? That
It's amazing that she's the one that picked that character, isn't it?
because
Because she's blonde. Usually the
the
blonde
snake
is the dumb one.
The
Not
puzzle.
the one that has to decipher all the secret messages.
That's
This,
what the
this,
librarian
this,
does.
will take, this will take some time to decipher. How about
they
that?
can help.
What?
They can help if they wish.
Is there any ways
Yeah,
to
can't we just roll dice on that?
The one that looks like a semen thing.
because I can't even read that little shit in the first place.
The symbols were found scattered haphazardly across the walls, floors, and all tangible surfaces of blah, 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 blah. Latin alphabet on the next page follows a few peculiar rules that should be noted. When EA are found together, it is written simply as a snake. O and Y are both represented by the same symbol, which is eyeball angry face. M and W's are the same symbol, except the symbol for W is a 90 degrees turn to the left. We're not, what? Come on now. Turn to the left?
Mm-hmm. But yes,
Well,
you
you
are.
do know I am an economics major. This might be more up my alley.
Yeah, Daisy's eyes hurt. She was up late and left her reading glasses at home. So feel free, you guys, to take a stab at this. Because what the
What's up, Matthew? Yeah.
You see, if you'd let me in the secret books, I would have probably found a better, quicker translation. Just saying.
Oh, yeah, right.
You got the anchor character, the anchor character, and the seaman character. It's all up in there.
What did you just say?
Yeah.
I'd have gone with a snake, but that's me. I'm crazy
It's
that way.
it's a squiggly.
It's a
Yeah.
little spooge.
Lord.
Yeah.
And if
Looks
you do
like
need it
someone's
zoomed in
food.
more,
Yeah, Mr. Matthew is just showing up at a bad time because now he is grossed out like I am. Thank
Yes.
you.
mhm.
Where I clicked out of the thing. How do I get back to the evidence?
What
The
is this
weird journal page.
I can't read that little writing, man. And if I do, if I
Not
go out
that.
of the screen, I'm gonna be
this.
screwed.
Oh yeah, that one. Thank you. So it's Rita's evidence. Okay. Rita, you found this. You figure it out.
I am working on it. Literally.
Daisy, he asked for the book a long time ago. You said no. Don't tell him now what to do. Could have helped him. Could have helped him.
EA is the snake.
So everywhere the snake is, that's an E
and
or an EA.
O and Y are both Y blank something EA.
I'm
What's
just gonna
that?
think that the first word is the THE
Tres symbola.
and go from there.
Three symbols. 23 symbols.
O-N-E-A? That doesn't make sense.
Oh shit! I'm starting to figure it out. Hold up. Let me get a piece of paper.
I think I need to print this. Print it? Can I print this? Hello?
If you can't, let me know and I can send it to you through the messenger for printing.
I don't know what it's doing. I
Yeah,
pushed
I
the
think the
3
first word
button.
is the, because it appears again 3 rows down, and the is a pretty common word. So
Can you send this to me, Mr. Brown Pants?
I
Please?
see that word a few times. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the first word is probably the, so you can take TAG right there.
Okay. Rita Young evidence. Send it to Miss Karen. Okay. There you go.
Also,
That combined with Daisy's evidence, Daisy Walker evidence, send that to her as well.
I think the second word
I
might be
don't need that one. I'm just going to leave it on my screen so I can have them both at the same time. Print
I just wanted to make
them.
sure you're covered, but
The second word may be eternal.
Quiet.
Oh, I'm working on this. What do you guys do?
Oh, I'm printing. Need a pencil. Blah, blah, blah.
Goodness.
Chris, the evidence isn't part of the 4-page character thing. I never even looked at my evidence. I don't believe.
Move on.
and you are which one again?
Carolyn.
You're Carolyn. Carolyn does not have any character-specific evidence aside from what's already on her character thing.
Okay.
Which is, let me hit show to players. If I go down to the bottom, you have this little note here that you wrote in either your journal or the journal of somebody you, the one that ate people.
No, it's the author's journal.
Right.
It's his notepad.
Yeah. So this is
Okay.
this is what you found, and this is what he left for you. Again, whether you
Oh,
disclose
damn
or
it.
not is up to you.
Okay.
Why won't you print?
That I can't help you with from here.
Oh, I got to fold my bread. Sorry.
Texas is a bit away.
Must fold the bread.
Okay,
All right.
there is it. I told you, it's like now it's gone. I can't see it. So, but I think the first 2 words are be eternal.
Okay. I will tell you, yes, you are correct there.
Shit, y'all talking shit about me. I'm over here figuring out words, man.
I'm here with you.
Who's talking shit? Oh, that would be me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
The king of
Shit talking.
The queen.
Word.
The queen. Excuse you.
So you got the R, you got the N, you got the A, you got the L.
I'm sorry,
Moved
it
up.
won't print. Which is
Really?
a problem.
So I'm gonna say the next word is one. The eternal one. Yes. Just give me a confirmation there, Chris.
yeah.
Yeah, the eternal one. Okay. I got
Tells you to
nothing.
move out of Karen's basement.
The eternal one who. Give me a who.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Come on, you guys, help me out here. The eternal one who. Let's see.
H.
What's the next one? Next word starts with an H. Come on. Don't move it on me. I'm trying to do this.
Blank in H.
Scroll up again. I can't see the top line where I got my first letters from. Thank you. Let me see. I got H and let's see, nothing on that letter yet. The next one would be a O, or not an O. H. No, what do we got?
No.
H. N. Okay, so an N there for the third
H blank.
N.
All right, start over.
No. I
What's
got
the first word?
I got another
Va.
E or an A there.
Yep.
I got an R. Or,
H
yeah,
blank.
R
N
there.
blank. E.
You said
E-
the first four words are the eternal one who.
Yeah, now we got an H and a blank, not sure, and then
H blank. N blank. E.
No, blank. Or not, let's see, blank ER. Honored?
Hmm.
No. Honor the eternal one who honors.
Hunted.
Hunted is
That's not an S.
N. That's an N.
An N.
Yeah. So on the eternal one who something on. Come on, man. That word's got to be here. Come on. H blank
On
N
the
H blank N blank E or A R.
That's an R. Hungers.
Hungers.
That's not hunted. That's
Oh, no.
hungers.
Who? No.
Yes,
not-
it is.
Hungers on men.
Can I buy a voucher?
Hungers on the. Hungers on the.
In.
No. Hungers on the. Give me that.
No.
What do we got?
No, I won't give you that.
Hungers in.
I'll give you
the.
hungers
Hungers in
in.
the.
Okay.
And then we go to blank E.
Depths.
What was that word?
Depths.
Yes.
hungers in the depths
Is.
of is.
Is.
Oh fuck. In never.
R.
Nope.
N-E-R.
L.
Or is that near something that I think that's an O or a Y, right? Isn't that what the notes say?
Up above. It's already down. It's an E. Or no, it's
No, I'm talking about the very last letter with the eyeball.
That's what I'm saying. We already had it up there.
That's
It was
not
the
always
third
An
letter-
O or a Y.
third
It's an
letter-
O or a Y. Unless it is tilted and then it's a J, a Z, an M, or a W.
That ain't right, man.
Look, I got an N, E, or A,
What's that? That's an
R.
here. Is something
L.
near something.
Listen to me. I'm telling you the letters. Dang it. You guys keep cutting me off. I got an N.
Karen is not listening to you. Sorry. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
Now I can't even see it, so I can't help it all.
What do you mean you can't see it?
It scrolled off the screen. The word I'm trying to figure out scrolled off the screen.
What, this one?
The 5-letter word below that. We already got that word. Yeah, that word right there. N, E, or A, R, L,
Nearly.
or Y. Early.
It is nearly.
Nearly. Yes.
Nearly
Here.
6 letters.
No, it's not because
Nearly
the snake.
here.
You remember from the clue, the snake
Oh,
is either
EA? Okay. Nearly. So hunger's
Here.
on nearly
Here.
Here. That's weird.
The
Okay.
eternal one who hungers in the dark is nearly here.
in the depths, not in the dark.
In the depths.
Hmm.
Then you got this one.
Working on it.
Mm-hmm.
T T T T T T. That one is E. Snake is E, right?
E or E.
Yeah.
E or EA. Ooh, that was loud.
I don't know what that first letter is.
Figure it out. Let's see here. That's a T.
Yeah, you have not had that letter yet, so.
Can we scroll that up a little bit so I can see the ones we've done? Yeah, just keep that like that right there.
With
So we know we got a N or a I there second, or yeah, I for the second letter. And I think we saw that one
with his rise.
G.
Yep. With his rise.
Oh, what's that one?
That's going to be a tricky one.
WIL? I want no. What's that?
Mm-hmm.
That's not.
I will.
Is it 2 L's?
Yeah, it's supposed to represent 2 L's.
Okay.
That's why I said that one's a tricky
With
one.
his rise will
Come.
Mm-hmm. You've had this one already.
come the. What's anchor? F. F-E.
Fall.
N.
Feast.
Feast.
Of
On the
the
blank.
um,
What's that letter?
That one you did have up here.
We did
of the
D. EAD. On the dead. What's this other snake? N.
you think it's Feast of the Dead?
And feast on the dead and the a long word.
So yeah, so far it says, with his rise will come the feast of the dead and
Writhing.
the writhing.
Where is it?
Oh shoot.
DINES. Bodies
Yep, bodies.
of the
Oh shoot.
What's really going to suck is later on when you can read this without. That's when I have to have you committed.
ha, 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 ha. Of the blank ones. What's trying to figure out that last?
What is this letter? The dumbbell.
That's an I.
This one?
I don't. That's what I'm looking up right now. That's a
L.
what?
It's an O.
L.
It's an O.
I-L. This is a
T-O. What's the first 2 letters there?
That's what we're going to get at. So I-L-T, and this last letter was
O.
or.
Oh. Or a Y.
Right. I-L-T-Y. What word ends in I-L-T-Y? Guilty.
Who's it signed by?
That's down here.
B-R-O-T-H. Brother.
Brother.
Brother who? Brother. W. Oh, where is that one again?
Right here.
2 snakes. It's 1 snake with a dot. Yeah. Brother Warren.
Yep. So the whole thing is the eternal one who hungers in the depths is nearly here. With his rise will come the feast of the dead and the writhing bodies of the guilty ones. Signed, Brother Warren.
And that, friends, is how Karen solves the case. The end. Everybody go home. And you thought I was just a dumb blonde.
You thought you were the dumb blonde.
I picked the dumb blondes hoping I didn't actually have to do work, but
It was really
now I
easy
just
for you
showed-
after I did the first paragraph to finish the puzzle.
I was waiting
Congratulations.
for my printer to print it. I needed to actually write the letters.
Congratulations. I had no
Don't
printer,
get
no
salty,
pencil.
Dante.
no
I
paper.
solved it. Don't get salty.
Dante, who's Dante?
What's your name? Joe Diamond Dante. Joe Dante Diamond. Yes, JDD. That's you.
She's still eating gummies, people. Still eating gummies.
Those were
As
delicious,
opposed
by
to
the way.
JCBD.
I'm kind of sad they're all gone.
Face full of gummies. Listen to her talk.
I had a good time. It was great. Oh, I forgot to set my sourdough timer.
You had a gummy party without me.
I know, right? But after several hours of research, talking, and trying to figure out this one clue, the night seems to fly by, as it often does. The weight of the day starts resting heavily on your shoulders. You're starting to get a little tired. Your concentration starts breaking. Karen is ready to take a nap on the couch.
I would like to take a nap. Get off the couch.
When you hear a sudden crash from upstairs. And that's where we're going to leave it.
Oh no! Did Dante fall down the stairs?
Well, you did just throw him off the
Dante's
couch.
not here.
Dante's always here. You just don't know. He does things like fall down the stairs. Did you go to the bathroom?
For a minute, yeah, she came back.
Is it nice in there?
Not really.
Are there decorative towels or real towels?
We're in a
Are they
disgusting
not the
private
same thing?
investigator's house. There's pee on the seat.
Ew.
I almost spit on my computer.
Someone call the maid.
I'm a college student. Like, I don't even know anything about towels.
Why would you say something like that I pee on the seat? I don't do that. That's wrong.
He sits down to pee.
He sits
clearly.
down to pee. Yes.
You think he has a toilet seat?
No shit. I got a urinal in my bathroom. What's wrong with you people?
That's called a sink.
Yeah,
Don't pee in the sink, sir.
Why not?
Gotcha.
That's so gross.
Why are you people still in my house?
There's noises
Karen's
going
house.
on in the night.
Yep, you just heard something crashing from off in, this general
Again,
direction over here.
I'm going to ask again, though, why these people are all still in my house.
You're supposed to be doing things right?
I'm going to go to sleep. Y'all got homes of your own, right?
I'm sleeping on the couch. Good night.
So there's nothing we can do as far as there's no reason to strain because we still have all the health and all that stuff, right?
Right. This was to get you used to what's called a narrative scene. It's one where you don't need to really use your dice or anything. It's just to get you used to, talking to each other, looking at the evidence, and getting everything taken care of. What's going to happen next is a structured scene, but that's going to be for next time.
Okay.
Either way, it's going to happen. Like I said, you heard the crash somewhere over in this general area. Apparently, that makes people tired.
I'm ready to investigate. Let's get at it. I want to
It's
see.
going to be
what's
next
going
time.
on. Exactly.
Yep. And
Heck yeah.
And we maybe have other people knocking at the door too, or that could be one of them upstairs. Don't know. I might have to go shoot somebody. I don't know.
This is Dante's or Joe's main bathroom.
Damn it.
Joseph Dante's.
Yeah. Kitty called it.
This feller isn't very clean.
You guys don't get a
Ew.
bathtub. Only I do.
Gross. He pees in the sink.
Over here in the corner.
He pees in the tub. Like everything is just covered in pee.
What's wrong with that?
Pretty gross.
On occasionally the guest bathroom over here. Depends how many you have to drink.
Is there a litter box for like a cat? He pees in that too.
In the cat or in the litter box?
Both.
In the cat. Yeah,
Not
in the cat.
in the cat. I would say more on the cat.
Does not own a cat.
He does. He just doesn't remember.
Oh, so he's just a pussy. I understand.
I think you killed Kitty. But yes, that's what we have for the Hungering Abyss for this week.
All right.
All right.
You're going to remind us what that says next week so we don't have to decipher it again, right?
I wrote it down.
I was gonna say I have it written down as well if you need it.
I'm the leader of the HOA. I took notes. I mean, the library. You know, same difference.
Same thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I will encourage you to take a look at your character sheets over the the next week. Just get used to what your abilities and things are. But if you need any questions on it, you know where I'm at. I don't go anywhere really. So,
All right.
sound good?
Yep.
Thank you, Christopher
Rita will
Brown.
work on her voice.
Oh,
Thank you,
and the
Mr.
funny
Brown
thing,
Pants.
the funny thing is, this is set in Arkham, Massachusetts. So it's in Boston. So everybody always hears people talking like in the 1920s voice, but it's really more like Mark Wahlberg. Everybody talks.
Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, so everybody actually talks like
Matt
that.
Damon. No.
Matt Damon.
Yeah.
Which I still think they are the real Brokeback Mountain. Yeah. Ben Affleck and Matt Damon. Yeah.
Ah,
Just saying, they're in a lot of stuff together. That's all I'm
we're
going to
still
say.
doing some gender studies, apparently.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep, we just got homework. That's right.
I do teach for a living, so I'm used to doing that as well.
We
But
have
I
our
can't-
assignments.
Yep. I can't wait to get into these other ones. Unless you guys decide you hate this, and then we won't do it anymore. But
No, we just hate you.
I know. I'm married to you. Shit.
All right.
Dante owes me $20 that I showed up and played D&D and didn't light
Mhm.
anything on fire.
That was the strangest thing of it all, is that you've lit nothing on fire yet.
Well, we haven't really done much, so
This
I've
is
got
true.
matches. We can always light something on fire.
Yeah.
There was a lamp in there, and it is the 20, so it was probably a gas lamp.
Ooh, tempting.
Yeah, I have a gas lantern.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, Diamond is simple.
Something's getting burned next time. I can feel it.
I
Or
mean,
somebody's
it's kind
getting
of my
gaslit.
thing.
Right?
I don't have very many weapons, so I mean, good grief, I need something. I mean, I do have a shovel, so
Mhm. And don't forget, one of the things you can do is look around. I mean, it is a PI's house, but it's still a house. It's got to have something around.
Kitty, do you think that we could borrow that shovel and go on a field trip?
no, that's my shovel.
Okay, look. I guess it's time. Chris got to go. We got to go around. Justin, tell everybody where they can find you, brother.
I'll be here later today for the movie night, and I'm at Masters of the Thunder Nerds most platforms, or Thunder Nerds Pod on like stupid platforms that don't let you have longer names, like Twitter and whatever the other one is. I can't remember, but yeah, that's where I'm at, and I'll be out here tomorrow doing ADHD theater. We're reviewing The Town and 13 Assassins.
Cool.
Ooh.
Chris, tell them where they can find you, brother.
Yeah, I'm on, of course, the X-Twittery thing, Laughing Rogue PA. Facebook is Laughing Rogue Games. Mainly here on the Madness, hanging out, doing stuff, and I hope to get back to doing more once this is all done and over with.
Yeah. Jonathan,
You have an active campaign, right?
Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, I do.
Dirt.
The Slaughterville VLC campaign is up and running. I think we have like 5 days left.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's more than almost 200% funded.
Nice.
And what time does that thing end? In the day?
I will have to double check what the exact time is.
Yeah. Let me know. Jonathan.
Yes, my name's Jonathan Skinner. I am here on the Madness Network, the co-host on every Friday on the Watch Your Issue show. So check us out tomorrow morning, and I'll see y'all next week.
Yeah, if somebody wants to be a guest tomorrow, hit one of us up.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Kitty, where can they find you?
You guys, we're having creative chaos tonight, even though I've been very, very sick for 3 days. So come watch me hack and cough and snot through my interview with Ben Fusler tonight. It's going to be a great time. And we're basically at Flip City Mag across all platforms. So if you're interested, go check us out there or at flipcitymag.com.
And Karen.
I'm Karen.
It's Flip City Magazine, The Parodies, Special Edition, with savage send-ups of The Walking Dead, Star Trek Picard, Stranger Things, The Mandalorian, Guardians of the Galaxy, and more from the first 4 years of Flip City. Get Flip City The Parodies free when you subscribe in print at flipcitymag.com. The world's best satire magazine, and never, ever woke.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
sorry. What was that?
Okay, that was badass.
I hate you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I need to speak to the manager, please.
Try this again.
Speak with the manager.
Hello.
Hello.
Everybody, where they can find you, please.
I'm going to call the police.
Is that you? Is that really?
Yes,
you?
that's me.
Okay, one more time. Where can we find you?
In your worst nightmares.
In the heart of a major city, in a place raised to honor Earth's past protectors, the world will again learn, sometimes, superpowered intrigue doesn't stop at the grave. Galaxy Memorial Park, Volume 1, beginning crowdfunding Memorial Day 2025.
Hi, Lori.
I'm bored.
I'll tell you, I'm at Steel City Comic Con. You're watching me at Madness Comic Network. What a crowd. Love it.
You're getting no respect right now,
Son,
Karen. No
son,
respect right now.
you can
Is that what's
stop
happening?
now.
Yeah.
Okay, listen. I'm Karen Needlemeyer, and I hate Lori Calcaterra, but she paid me $20. So
Consequences.
yeah, I hate that bitch. Don't put that up again. Anyway, she has the what's it called? Tuesday morning shit show. Yeah, you can watch.
That show?
I actually just threw up in my mouth just a little bit.
See,
But
Chris-
yeah, you can find her on Tuesdays.
Yeah, you can find her on Tuesdays. Right here on the net.
Yeah.
Right.
And you can read her homoerotic book, Path of the Pole Rider. Thank you.
That's all you get, people. That's all you get today. Yeah, later tonight, Dustin will be hosting the movie. I'll be late because I'll be doing Munchkin sports stuff. Tuesdays and Thursdays seem to have taken over my life. Yes. So I will try to get in there before it's over. Don't forget to watch Flip City. Kitty, who do you have tonight?
Ben Fusler. He's
Oh,
got
Ben.
a comic.
Yeah.
Yes, he's launching today. So it'll be very, very cool if I can get a couple backers for him. And our show is 9 p.m. Eastern
Yes.
on the Flip City magazine and the Madness. So come check it out.
If you're watching on Build, we'll be just sending our show from the movie. We'll be rating the Flip City show. So
Woo-hoo.
we'll do what we do every week, And then let's see. Wow. All kinds of stuff.
Also,
busy weekend. Just stay tuned. That's all I can say.
Also, just really quick, I got a DM from the wonderful Levi Skeen where he has taken a couple of Flip City magazines and put them in his barber shop.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's where he is right now. Yes.
So that's fun.
And he will be joining us next week. He's going to get with Chris, make character. He's going to be joining us. So, yeah.
Kitty, I'm so
I'll throw
proud
a couple
of
and
you.
put in my dojo in Slaughterville.
Nice.
All we have to do is remind Karen that Dante's not here, and this ain't Slaughterville. Different dynamic. Let's not have the same game. Let's have
Karen is all-knowing and all-existing, omnipresent.
Yeah.
You
So
did
you're
it.
the thing that's coming after everyone.
Listen, I am not related to such dark entity, but
You are the dark entity
if
that
you
waits.
cross me,
You'll get muted if you cross her. That's what she does.
hostile. God, I'm just here minding my own business.
That's what she's best at. Is censorship and denying people their rights. That's what Karen does best. Remember that, everybody.
Blah blah.
See how
I
this-
run a Mayo business and I look beautiful. That's what I do.
Hold
I
on.
know, but
Hold
for
on.
some reason, people
You
can
say
still
that-
pay you to do stuff for only $20.
It just what is going on?
Somebody's got to
It's not me. I'm
which means she did it on purpose.
Stop it.
I know you can.
Get me out of the That's what I'm leaving. Bye.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next week.
See y'all soon.
Adios.
Click on the tube and feel the vibe. Every show you crave right here live. Heroes and villains clash in the night. Madness Comic Network sets it right. Scroll through the list, find what you need. Epic battles and fast-paced speed. From capes to cosmic space delight. Tune in and watch your favorites ignite. On Facebook, share the thrill so grand. On X, the buzz across the land. Madness Comic Network all around. In every episode, joy is found. New uploads, they never end. Superheroes and their friends, catch every twist and every turn. Madness Comic, you will yearn. Stay up to date with every twist. Madness Comic, don't miss a gist. From laughter to tears, every mood. Madness Comic sets the groove. Click that button and subscribe. Catch the wave and ride the tide. Join the fun, join the craze. Madness Comic brightens days. New uploads, they never end. Superheroes and their friends, catch every twist and every turn. Madness Comic, you will yearn. Stay up to date with every twist. Madness Comic, don't miss a gist. From laughter to tears, every mood. Madness Comic sets the groove. Click that button and subscribe. Catch the wave and ride the tide. Join the fun.